The RIT Sports Network proudly welcomes you to the Gene Policini Center on the campus of the Rochester Institute of Technology, where tonight it's Game 2 of the Atlantic Hockey semifinals between RIT and Niagara. Last night, RIT goaltender Tommy Scarfoni stole the show with 38 saves, including 18 in the third period, as he helped lead the Tigers to their 5th straight overall victory and move them a step closer to a spot in next weekend's AHA championship game. And good news for the Tigers as they appear to be shaking the illness that has moved through the locker room this week. Number 9, Tyler Fukakusa, back in the lineup tonight after missing Game 1. Good evening and welcome to RIT Hockey Pregame Live here on the RIT Sports Network. Well, the Tigers and Purple Eagles renewed their rivalry last night, meeting in the postseason for the first time since the 2019 Atlantic Hockey semifinals. Tigers entered the night 2 for 5 all-time against Niagara in the postseason. Game 1 last night of the semifinals, just over 5 minutes to go. We got the highlights in the first. Tigers gaining the zone here. Watch Elijah Gonzalez. The nice feed coming up to Crossley Stewart, and Stewart skating in on net, holding the puck, and then watch the pretty backhand pass to Tyler Mahan, who scores. Great effort by all 3 Tigers there. 1-0 RIT after 1 on Mahan's 6th of the year. Second period, Tigers, Evan Miller gaining the zone on the rush. Gonna fire it. It won't go, but the puck comes out to Aiden Hansen Buchanan, and AHB delivers. The blast going top shelf, his 5th of the season, the most he's ever had in a season. 2-0 RIT, just over 6 minutes to go in the second. Tigers down a man, but here they come on the rush. Adam Jeffrey's shot denied. Simon Isabel there for the rebound, but it goes wide. Less than 30 seconds later, Niagara still on the power play, but here comes RIT again. 2-on-1, Philippe Jacques to Mahan, who can't quite get it on his stick. And Niagara fortunate to not give up a shorty again. RIT led 2-0 after 2. We go to the third. Niagara on the attack. The turnover by RIT behind the net. Jaden Leslie in front, but Tommy Scarfoni making the big-time save to keep it a 2-goal game. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third. RIT on the rush here. Christian Catalano to Matthew Wild, his team leading 17th of the season at that point. An 8th goal in 8 games. What a year for Wild. More on him in a moment, because Niagara, oh, they weren't done. Just under 4 minutes to go. Purple Eagles with the extra attacker. Jay Ahern getting it by Scarfoni. 10th of the year for him. Niagara still alive, down 3-1. Under 20 seconds to go. Niagara trying to pull within 1, but the Tigers' Jojo Casero able to clear it off the boards, and are you kidding me? Right into the net. His 17th of the year. Tigers take Game 1, 4-1 afterwards. Our Kim Coffey caught up with the guy that helped save the Tigers in the third.
How did the Purple Eagles really push you to your limits tonight in Game 1 of best of 3?
Just a lot of shots, but I kind of liked it. I like receiving a lot of shots, keeps me in the game compared to last weekend. No, it was fun for me, but we played well. Good lockdown defense, and we'll win tomorrow, finish them off.
You guys able to kill off a 2-man advantage. How are you able to keep your focus there amongst all that chaos? I know it got a little nuts there at times.
Yeah, well, we know what they try to do on their power plays. Not going to say it because they're going to watch this, but we know exactly what they're doing, and we're used to being on the penalty kill, so we practice it all the time. So, and for me, I love it. So.
Yeah, you don't want to give anything away, for sure. But how important was it to come out here and win Game 1? Game 1, probably the most important game to have early.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you obviously want to get the first game and then be able to send them home on the second day, not be on your heels for Game 2. But no, it's huge. But now we just got to turn the page and look for tomorrow.
Forward to tonight, Niagara outshot the Tigers 39-24, but Scarfoni was big last night with those 38 saves. It's his 35th career game with at least 30 saves. With 17 goals, Matthew Wild has now surpassed former Tiger Mike Tarantino for the most goals ever by an RIT freshman. Jojo Casero scored for a 4th consecutive game, and his 17 goals lead all defensemen nationally. How about that Tiger PK? Stellar. Niagara 0 for 5 on the night, and also important to highlight here, RIT blocked a season-high 21 shots last night, including 4 apiece by Carter Wilkie and Dimitri Micro Giannakis. So RIT is now just 1 win away from reaching the conference finals for the first time since 2016. But as you know, Niagara has plenty of fight left in them, and it won't be easy for RIT. With more on tonight's Game 2, Tiger head coach Wayne Wilson with our John DiTullio. Johnny.
All right, Kevin, thanks so much. Wayne, before we look ahead to Game 2, let's look back at last night. We were just, discussing a gritty win for your team. Would you agree?
Yeah, I thought, it was a physical game. We had to get through some adversity. I thought we did a real good job with our penalty kill. Tommy was outstanding in goal when we needed him, and just a gutsy effort, and we got timely goals when we needed them.
And then the block shots, a season high. What's it say about your team? You finding different ways to win last night?
Yeah, we've been strong in that area for most of the year. Some games you get tested a little bit more. That was last night a little bit. I think just the volume of that we were shorthanded and giving up also a 5-on-3. So those are things we want to stay away from tonight. Is playing a man down tonight. We want to generate some offense and also generate some power play situations for ourselves.
Well, last night you only had one opportunity. They had 5. Talk about your special teams. Really, that was the difference, shutting them out 0 for 5 last night.
Yeah, I thought particularly the 5-on-3 when the game was still in jeopardy there. So I thought we did a good job all night long in our penalty kill, and we have been all year long. We're one of the tops in the country for a reason. Maybe we get too much practice at it, but but it's an area that we want to not have to rely on tonight. We want to kind of rely more on our power play. We're successful in that here tonight, and take it to them in that regard.
Let's talk about Tommy. I mean, this is what we've come to expect, right? What he did last night is what he's been doing all year.
Yeah, I thought the best part of his game was not only stopping the puck, but really controlling any rebounds. Not a lot of second or third efforts, opportunities for them. So his rebound control was exceptional, and he killed a lot of plays around the crease when they had numbers around the net, and good for him.
In a fast start, just like last night, even maybe more so tonight, to get off to that fast start and get that early lead?
I think everyone wants to do that, and we'll try that as much as possible as well. We want to get pucks behind their D, get on top of their D, get our forecheck and our offensive set going tonight. So that's one area of the game that we want to be good at, and getting off to the good start, get you in that mode, and just kind of carry it through 60 minutes.
And trying to knock out a team, elimination game, not easy to do. Talk about tonight the mindset and the message to your team.
Well, there's a lot of hockey left, whether it's 60 minutes, whether it's 120 minutes, you never know. So we've got to just keep playing hockey and playing to our identity for the full 60 minutes, and from the start to the finish, we've got to be dialed in, focused, and play with a lot of energy.
This is why I don't coach. I'm all over the place. You're right. You're Cool Hand Luke over here right now.
Thank you.
Best of luck tonight.
Thanks a lot.
That's head coach Wayne Wilson here, cool and collected as the Tigers gearing up for Game 2 with Niagara. Kevin, back to you.
I'm glad he is, because you're right. We are a mess otherwise up here and in the booth tonight. Meanwhile, the other semifinal has Holy Cross hosting AIC. The Crusaders are back in the semis for a second straight season, while the Yellow Jackets are making their third appearance in the last 4 years. Game 1 last night at the Hart Center in Worcester, Massachusetts. First period, under a minute to go, tied at 1, and the Yellow Jackets, they unraveled. Jack Stockfish to Tyler Giardozzi. Crusaders took their first lead of the night, 2-1. After a cross-checking penalty on AIC, Holy Cross capitalizes. Final seconds of the period as Liam McClinsky scores, and Holy Cross gets 2 goals in a span of 32 seconds. They led 3-1 after 1. Second period, AIC less than 2 minutes in, though. They respond. Casey McDonald scores. Yellow Jackets back within 1. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. AIC with the extra attacker, but they can't keep it in the zone. And guess who? Liam McClinsky stealing it with the first of 2 empty netters. Crusaders took Game 1 by a final of 5-2. McClinsky's 2 goals give him 12 in his AHA postseason career, which ties him for second on the league's all-time list. He's 2 away from breaking that record. Game 2 tonight, as Holy Cross will look to return to the AHA championship for the second straight year. Crusaders have 2 titles all time, with the last coming in 2006. Face off in Worcester coming up just like us, 7:05. Well, still to come on Pregame Live, RIT Associate Head Coach Dave Insulacco will join us once again tonight to share what the Tigers need to do to close out this series. Plus, number 10 for RIT, defenseman John Franco Casero. His empty netter last night ties him for the team lead with 17 goals on the season. The Tigers blue liner will join our Kim Coffey live next as our coverage continues. From the Gene Policini Center, it's Game 2 of the Atlantic Hockey semifinals between RIT and Niagara at 7:05. This is Pregame Live on the RIT Sports Network.
Students showcase their innovative ideas, projects, performances, and prototypes that push the boundaries of creativity. Our students are shaping the future, from groundbreaking technologies to dynamic art displays. While on campus, inspire your imagination at The Shed, RIT's newest hub for exploration and collaboration. On Saturday, April 27th, join us at Imagine RIT, Creativity and Innovation Festival, where ideas come to life.
That's the goal right there to get that trophy. Back here on Pregame Live with a win tonight, RIT would secure a spot in next Saturday's AHA Championship, and the Tigers would have a shot at their first title in 8 years and 4th overall. Hey, in the net for Niagara tonight will once again be number 31, Jared Fisk, the grad transfer from AIC. 16-10-2 record this season for the Purple Eagles, and after giving up 3 goals last night, his goals against average has now dipped to 2.68 on the year. For RIT, Tommy Scarfoni returns to the net for an encore tonight. Last night, the junior netminder became only the second Division I era Tiger to surpass the 2,400 save mark. He's currently 51 stops shy of breaking Logan Drackett's program record. He'll certainly get it at some point. Well, speaking of records, with 17 goals now on the season, RIT defenseman Jojo Casero has broken the Atlantic Hockey single-season record for goals by a defenseman, and of course, he leads the nation in goals scored by a blue liner. Jojo has been tremendous, and he's made a tremendous impact on this program since transferring in 3 years ago. He's live now with our Kim Coffey. Kim?
Jojo, you guys win the first one here 4-1. It really feels like this team is more focused than ever. You guys dealing with a little adversity, some sickness, injuries. How have you, along with the other leaders on this team, really kept this team focused throughout the playoffs here?
Yeah, I just think as a group, not just the leaders, but as a group, we remind each other of the goals that we all set at the beginning of the year, and that's what's keeping us on track right now, is checking off those boxes, getting those goals.
You guys killed off all 5 Niagara power plays yesterday. You know this team, they're going to do what they can to rattle you guys. What's it going to take to stay out of the box and stay out of trouble tonight? Yeah, I just think play between the whistles and have some composure. I think, you know, they play best when they're getting under our skins, but I think we just have to stay composed and stay away from all that. Niagara season on the line. What do you guys have to do to come out, set the pace up front, score a goal early? Yeah, I think it starts with the first shift of the game, get it in, go on the forecheck and make some big hits and kind of just get ourselves into it before they do. But that's the game plan tonight. All right, JoJo, good luck tonight, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Kevin?
All right, Kim, thank you so much. Meanwhile, the RIT women's lacrosse team entered the day winners of 4 straight following a successful spring break trip to San Juan, Puerto Rico last weekend. Today, the Tigers opening Liberty League conference play against Ithaca at Doug Mayfield. Second quarter, Tigers pull closer to thanks to Carissa Hillawa, who scores right there. Tigers back within 2. Ithaca, though, would settle down, go on a little bit of a run to end the half as Maisie Vetch scores here unassisted, part of 4 unanswered by the Bombers. They led 11-5 at the break. Third quarter, though, Tigers chipping away. Serafina Kizelgoff, big season so far for her. Big day for her as well. Team leading 4 goals on the afternoon. Tigers back within 4 again, but that is as close as they would get. RIT defensive breakdown right here. Elizabeth Green scoring easily unassisted. Tigers' 4-game win streak is over as they drop their Liberty League opener today by a final of 20-12. Meanwhile, in Division III men's lacrosse, just the 7th meeting all time between number 3 RIT, number 2 Tufts, but the first ever regular season meeting happening right now as the two are facing off in the Mustang Classic down in Maryland, and so far so good for the Tigers. Unbeaten RIT leads unbeaten Tufts 10-5. We're so used to that being a Final Four matchup. It's kind of strange to see it so early in the season. The RIT baseball team completed its spring break trip to Central Florida this morning. Tigers went 2-6 in the Sunshine State after losing to Muhlenberg 10-3. Tigers return to action Wednesday versus crosstown rival St. John Fisher, a game that can be seen on the RIT Sports Network. First pitch from the ballpark at Tiger Stadium, set for 3 o'clock. Well, still to come on Pregame Live, John and Jean will join us to share their keys to tonight's game number 2. Plus, if you're just joining us, we'll show you how this guy right there helped deliver a Game 1 victory for RIT last night. It's all straight ahead on your home for Tiger hockey. You're watching Pregame Live on the RIT Sports Network.
Imagine RIT, where students showcase their innovative ideas, projects, performances, and prototypes that push the boundaries of creativity. Our students are shaping the future, from groundbreaking technologies to dynamic art displays. While on campus, inspire your imagination at The Shed, RIT's newest hub for exploration and collaboration. On Saturday, April 27th, join us at Imagine RIT, Creativity and Innovation Festival, where ideas come to life.
We celebrate the athletes, the buzzer beaters, the record breakers, the wins. Now, it's time to celebrate the people behind it all. The advice givers, the community shapers, the game changers, the life changers. It's time to celebrate our coaches. Join all of us at BSN Sports and show your coach some love by sharing their story with #ThankYouCoach.
Explore your passions and challenge the status quo. At Rochester Institute of Technology, we push boundaries, champion creativity and innovation, and move the world forward. RIT's community of problem solvers blend technology, the arts, and design, pursuing theories, breaking barriers, and challenging themselves to achieve more than expected. At RIT, we're always on to something exceptional.
I thrive at RT because of the great support system.
Because of the professional opportunities here on campus.
The co-op program, which gave me real-world experience.
By providing me with the tools to make my dreams a reality.
And the Tigers lived it out of the zone.
The back check has been tremendous here in the opening period. Just really moving their skates tonight on the Tigers.
Elijah Gonsalves with the takeaway, sending it ahead, tapping it back. Stewart, the backhand in front.
Oh, yes!
Tyler Mahan! 1-0 RIT. Here come the Tigers. Evan Miller gains the zone. Miller going in, backhand to the far side. Anson Bucata fires, scores!
Yes!
In the 5-on-3, Luke Milmock back up top. Siski fires off the iron.
Oh boy!
Hit the post. Siski gets it back to the far side. 10 seconds to 5-on-3. And then Scarpa makes the save. Still not out. For Horncroft, drops it back. 2-1. Nicholson out of the box. It's a 5-on-4.
All right, here we go.
As in front. Scarfoni the save, the rebound. And then right on top is going to be Connor Milmock as Tommy Scarfoni holds on. Tigers get a steal as going ahead. Catalano to Wild. Yes! Matthew Wild. 3-0 RIT. As Horncroft trying to tap it down, Scarfoni, and it rolls in.
Oh, boy.
So Niagara is alive with the extra attacker on the ice. Purple Eagles strike with 3:46 remaining.
Okay.
Jeffrey off the glass, not out. 14 seconds remaining, and
Yes,
down the
that'll
ice
do
this will
it.
go.
Get in there. Yes, sir.
We'll see you tomorrow night. The bank shot, and the Tigers go up 4-1.
Yeah, the Tigers getting the win. They're now unbeaten in 13 of their last 15 games, dating back to late January, with 3 wins coming here in the postseason, as the Tigers have a 1-0 series lead in the semifinals over Niagara after last night's 4-1 victory. Niagara hoping to even things up here tonight and force a Game 3 tomorrow. Holy Cross has won 10 of its last 11 dating back to January as well. Crusaders a win away from reaching the AHA championship for a second straight season. Crusaders lost 3-0 to Canisius in that final a year ago. It certainly appears as if the top 2 seeds in the league are on a collision course for each other, but first things first. Both teams need to close out very 2 tough opponents here tonight. As we welcome in John and Gene, and RIT's PK unit did the job last night, and the Tigers were fortunate to hang on in the third thanks to some timely saves from Tommy Scarfoni, who once again showed he's the best goaltender in the league and maybe one of the best in the nation too, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good evening, Kevin, as we send it downstairs. David Salako joining us, the associate head coach of RIT. All right, Dave, Game 2 here, but we always know it's tough when any team is facing elimination. So what kind of pressure do you think you're going to be facing right here from the get-go?
We're going to get their best, and we're ready for it. We know we need to be better tonight than we were last night, and we got to come out and compete really hard and execute under pressure.
And talk about that pressure last night, Dave. You guys get outshot, but then again, the power play or your penalty kill and 21 block shots. Talk about the grit your team showed last night.
I thought we showed a lot of grit. You know, I didn't like the fact that we took 5 penalties in the game and we were shorthanded 5-on-3 for almost a minute and a half. We weathered that storm and we survived that, and we got some timely saves and some timely goals, and we found a way to grind it out and get it done. But tonight we need to be better. We need to stay out of the box, and we need to play more a 5-on-5 game.
Yeah, and last one here, Dave. Tommy Scarfoni, what more can we say here? He is playing the best we've seen him this year, would you not say?
He's playing great right now. We need that to continue, obviously. So, you know, looking forward to tonight's contest and looking to elevate our game.
Dave, thanks for your time. Go get him.
Thank you.
Game 2 coming up here, John, is everybody's got their game face on here.
They do. You got to stay out of the box, but Niagara, you just can't take the bait, and that's the style they play. They want you to commit mistakes, commit penalties. I think that's a key tonight for the Tigers, no question.
As we take a look at our players to watch here tonight, J.A. Ahern from Niagara had their only goal last night. That game with under 4 minutes to go. He's playing the right wing along with Wallace and Ranclev, and he's somebody who can make a play.
Yeah, part of their equation is the balance, and it starts with Ahern, who had 10 goals on the season, will go along with 15 assists, had a goal last night. The Purple Eagles, they did get 39 shots, hit a couple of posts, but I think they even want to get more traffic in on Tommy tonight. But I thought the key last night, Tommy didn't give up many rebounds at all to the Purple Eagles.
Now, the Tigers had only 1 power play last night, but when they are on the power play, watch for that big frame in front. Matthew Wild last night converting on the 2-on-1.
We think he should have been first-team All-Rookie. I mean, he's had an incredible year, 8 goals in his last 8 games. The newbie line, we haven't really come up with a name for that freshman line, but he's an incredible player. Kind of quiet last night till he got the goal. Now they got Fukakusa back in the lineup. That line is back together. Number 6 right now is on a run. It's incredible, as I just mentioned, 8 goals in 8 games. He's been unstoppable the last month or so.
Yeah, as we take a look at the keys here, John, what has to happen here tonight?
Well, you got to show your teeth, right? Elimination game. Come on, show your teeth, Tigers. I think that's what it comes on. Fast start, right? You got to apply that knockout punch. And if you're the Purple Eagles, you got to light the fuse. You're 1 for 16 on the power play this year versus the Tigers. You've got to find a way to solve their PK. And you're right, keep them grounded. Like last night, just what Dave Ensalako said. Grit, 21 block shots. The special teams were great last night, especially the penalty kill. You add that all up, that's the elements, or that's the ingredients for a broom. Put the brooms down. Get them ready to go right now for the Tigers. I'm feeling broomage. I just said it. Yeah, I'm feeling it, and I want it.
We all want it.
Is that a word?
I just invented
I
broomage.
think you did.
I just invented broomage, zambonage, whatever you want to call it. I'm dialing up a victory tonight.
Hopefully we can break out broomage later tonight. Thank you
All
so
right, buddy.
much. Appreciate it, guys. Well, we're closing in on the 56th all-time meeting between these two rivals. We'll wrap things up from here next. You're watching Pregame Live on the RIT Sports Network.
Explore your passions and challenge the status quo. At Rochester Institute of Technology, we push boundaries, champion creativity and innovation, and move the world forward. RIT's community of problem solvers blend technology, the arts, and design, pursuing theories, breaking barriers, and challenging themselves to achieve more than expected. At RIT, we're always on to something exceptional.
Game one went to the Tigers as RIT was led by 4 different goal scorers and 38 saves from Tommy Scarfoni. Tigers looking for the sweep in their 6th straight win here tonight. However, if Niagara can even this up, we will be back with you tomorrow night for a decisive Game 3. Our coverage, if necessary, would begin at 4:30 with Pregame Live, followed by face-off between the Tigers and Purple Eagles at 5:05 exclusively here on Flow Hockey. If there is a Game 3 tomorrow, we can tell you there will be tickets available. You can grab your seats by calling or visiting the Policini Center box office or online at rittickets.com. If the Tigers win in advance tonight, tickets for next Saturday's AHA Championship game would go on sale at 10 a.m. on Monday. If you're just joining us, freshman Tyler Fukakusa back in the lineup tonight following an illness that forced him to miss Game 1. The trio from Mississauga is back together tonight. Simon Isabel will center the line of Adam Jeffrey and Tanner Andrew. Well, will the Tigers break out the brooms, or will the Purple Eagles survive another day? John and Gene, have the call, and I'll see you back here for the intermission report. Enjoy it. Game 2 between RIT and Niagara is next.